Hi again, everybody, or welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss any good book reviews and craziness in the future. So, hope you're all, having a good weekend and having some good reads. If not, I've got something to help you. I know I told you before about Spelled by Betsy Schow. Well, I found the sequel, Wanted, and weather's changing and it's kind of messing with my sinuses. Sorry about that, y'all. So, now, last one was basically Wizard of Oz meets Disney. Kind of think like, nice fluff Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This one is still definitely, kind of child, young adult, but this is more kind of Prisoner of Azkaban minus the nice happy ending of the Time Turner. This one gets a little bit darker, a little bit more mature. And this time we're following Rexi Hood. And if that doesn't clue you in, she is related to Robin Hood. But even though you might have seen the Disney version, or like me, I started off with the Kevin Costner version where, he might have been like spoiled rich kid, surprisingly war hero type. Neither one of those are the Robin Hood from this story. He's definitely not steals from the rich, gives to the poor, nice guy that we've been led to believe. And so Rexi is coming to terms with that as we learn more and more about who she is throughout this book. But we're also learning that, after the twist of the last book at the end, we get a lot more twists on this one. And I definitely have to find the final book in the series after this. Because what happens is, she's basically trying to make up for how she behaved in the first book as Dorothea's unwilling sidekick, who may be, good, bad, something in between. But now she is trying to figure out how to become actually good and make up for all that she has done. Because it's not quite as fun. They're not as sassy in this one. It is mostly Rexi. Whereas before, we had all those giggle-worthy, cussing. Now, Rexi has a darker one, and she keeps getting killed. But thanks to her link with Dorothea, she keeps getting brought back. But there's a price to pay. And one of the things that kind of keeps going with, like, the last one where, gets spelled and picks off and whatnot. Now they have fun with that with their version of the underworld. Gnome, or, if you're actually reading it and saying it fast, no more is where you go as a story character when you die. And unless you're a hero that gets to keep coming back to try to get their happy ending, you become one of the forgotten and you're just ink to be used in somebody else's story. And Rexi does not want to be one of the forgotten. She wants to finally have a chance at her happy ending. So she's trying to become a hero instead of just this, you're a filler, barely even a sidekick character, we'll replace you with somebody else the next time Dorothea's story comes around. And in this process, she keeps dying. And this has everybody very concerned because, they don't want their friend to repeatedly die, but also you have to pay a toll to get out of the underworld. It's like, you're back, but I'm not letting you go yet. And the Grim Reaper in this one is Mort, which, if you study languages at all, you know that's kind of, death. So, they're not very subtle on the naming of things. And since, she doesn't have any money, she can't pay the 2 coins. So instead, he snips part of her story, meaning that he steals her memories. So she's died multiple times now, but she can only come up with a couple, and you're like, what, are you going crazy? How do you think that you only died 3 times? It's been at least 7. So we're dealing with that of her trying to be good and her trying to remember what the heck is going on and not let on that she doesn't know really what's going on and what she's done, what's happened to her, because she keeps losing those bits of her memory. Which, you kind of need that to be able to make good decisions. And this one, it is kind of fun. It brings in lots of different elements of different stories. It's not just, Wizard of Oz getting cursed all Disney princess style. No, we've still got her, though, Dorothea and her chimera boyfriend are very sidetrack characters in this one, but we get the whole King Arthur thing with Guinevere, we get the Lady of the Lake, we do get some Robin Hood, because, what's a story about Rexi without some daddy issues? So, we actually, I find it kind of amusing because I love The Little Mermaid. As you can tell, there's 2 of her. And we get this scene where she's getting transported to this, villainous camp to try to kind of infiltrate it and find something for the Lady of the Lake. And on the way there, they pass through a underwater civilization with a nice castle and all. Lady Lake tells her, no, you can't go there. They're not my friends. Everywhere else, I control as long as there's water and it's connected. It's my territory. No one will mess with you. Don't go there. They hate me. And towards the end, we find out why they hate her and exactly who the Lady of the Lake is. Kind of like how we eventually find out what's their deal with Rexi's lineage and what's going on with Cato, who her real father is. We get a bit more glimpse of Dorothea and her storyline of trying to, fix what she messed up with the witch in the first one and trying to get her parents back. So this one, you will not see that twist at the end coming. And in the meantime, it's more grown up as far as young adults go, but it's a lot of fun. It is still, it's dark, but still manages to be kind of lighthearted, a little on the nose kind of jokes. And I just love seeing Rexi and how sassy is, because that girl is not going down without a fighting. She loves fighting with everyone. And there's some other characters that they're bad, but they're actually more honorable than your standard bad guy and some of the good characters, royalty. So I am definitely very curious, and if you like, old legends and fairy tales and are just feeling kind of childish, this is definitely a good one for you. So hopefully you can get your hands on it. If this isn't up your alley, maybe I'll have one for you next time. So have a good weekend and happy reading. Bye, everybody. See you next time.